Hello, magical people. How's everybody doing out there? My name is Meg Moonbeam, and welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic channels. It is Friday, April 11th, 2025, and we are getting into our daily weekend forecast for this weekend, where we're going to have a full moon in Libra, Venus go direct, Mars trine the North Node, Sun conjunct Chiron. How are we feeling? This is a lot. This is a lot. And I'm wearing my pink today. I'm trying to enjoy the Libra full moon, even though this is going to be a very intense Libra full moon, as I've been talking about, and I'll share today as well. So let me know how you guys are doing in the live chat or the comments below. And before we get into it, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. If you'd like to have a personal astrology reading with me, those are available at consultations.beyondmystic.net. Link is in the description box below. And my availability is currently starting September 2025, if you'd like to have a reading with me this year. We've also got Yenzi. My husband Jens is going to be hosting this DNA cleansing and upgrade meditation on the Beyond Mystic Academy. It's going to be live tomorrow, Saturday, April 12th. On the day of the full moon, 1 p.m. Eastern, and there's currently a discount code DNA10, all in one word, that you can use to get 10% off. It's only $15 USD with the code, and Jens is very good at guiding his meditations, so go check that out. DNA cleansing, something very important for us to be doing during these times. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Jules. Pink is your color. Yeah, I like to wear a lot of black. I'm a Scorpio. I like the darker stuff, but I do feel good when I wear the pink. I'm just going to be honest. I feel weird vibes in the air. Okay, this full moon is super weird vibes. Yes, it's in the sign of Libra, but there are some very intense things going on with this full moon. This is not your mamby-pamby average full moon in Libra, okay? This is a huge portal of commitments and relationships that no longer serve us on the karmic soul level being released. It feels weird. Does anybody else feel that? Yeah, Crypto Blonde says, agree, Meg, seems strange. It feels strange. It feels weird. I went out for a walk this morning, and I don't know if it's just the energy everywhere, but out here in Southern Ontario, where I am at the moment, it was very still, a little bit even spooky, almost felt like Halloween energy a little bit. Just feels weird. Sharon, you're feeling it too? Yeah, Jay Hart. Hey, Meg, sounds like this full moon is filled with old karma. Yeah, it's bringing up our karma. This is bringing up tension and issues in our committed relationships, our commitments and values within ourselves, and where we're directing our energy. So even though Libra is one of the lighter signs in astrology, it rules balance and harmony, and it's ruled by Venus, the pleasures and beauties of life, and it's love, and it's romance and creativity and aesthetic. It's our commitments and other people, right? And we are having today and tomorrow Sun exactly conjunct Chiron with this moon in a T-square to Mars at fall in Cancer, and the dispositor Venus conjunct Granddaddy Saturn. So this is reality checks around our relationships, around our commitments. I'm also hearing spirits say our long-term goals. And that is that energy in the air right now. It's almost like making you feel, if you're really in the present moment and you don't let anything distract you, this is what I'm noticing, and let me know if anyone else is feeling it. It's like if you don't let yourself go into escapism and you don't let yourself go into being distracted, it's very clear right now. Just being present, it'll be clear through your feelings, through your thoughts, through your vision, through your knowing what is in alignment with you and what is not in alignment with you. in a way that it feels very in our face and kind of uncomfortable, right? Kind of uncomfortable. Yeah, what is our relationship with ourself? How are we honoring ourselves? A lot of you guys feeling the weird vibes, right? It's like if you actually just, and I had this morning when I woke up this morning, as soon as I woke up, I felt like many of you guys, I'm an empath, psychic. If you're listening to this astrology video, you're probably like a starseed light worker, you're empathic like me. As soon as I woke up, I just felt this weird energy in the air, and I felt the full moon portal, and I almost wanted to tap out and not like leave this planet. No, tap out in the sense of I just wanted to like escape as soon as I woke up into maybe listening to a podcast or looking at Twitter or like doing something outside of myself. And I just sat with it and I went, no, Meg, just be present. Okay, be present. What's coming up? What that Venus conjunct Saturn, it's like, don't go. The worst thing you can do this weekend is to go into an escapism, is to go into distraction and not deal with what it feels like. It's so in our face, the things that we need to deal with. And let me know if you guys are resonating with that, because I am definitely feeling that very strong. Vicky says, me too, Meg. And if there's something that needs our attention, not just love and relationships. Yes, there will be breakups. Yes, there will be karmic endings. And yes, there will be very big revealings and reality checks in our relationships. But, Venus in conjunct to Saturn with this full moon, it's also about our finances. It's also about our value and worth and where we put our time, right? So it's also like realizations about that. Like maybe there's something you do every day that's actually a complete waste of time and energy drained. And there can be the realization about that. So yes, it's a full moon in Libra, which is other people. And typically we would want to be around other people and converse with other people, maybe go to community events, maybe spend time with a lover, do something romantic. You can do those things with this full moon, but know that it is a volatile energy and it's wonky AF, and people are very easily triggered. And I'm actually going to astrologically prescribe to everyone, even though it's Libra and it's about other people, take time to maybe be by yourself, right? We've got that North Node in Pisces with the stellium of planets in Pisces. And just tune into your own energy field without distractions. And what are you honestly feeling? Maybe some of you guys will feel really good. Maybe some of you guys, just when you're in your own energy and you're not letting yourself go into distraction or escapism, some of you will be feeling really good because, okay, maybe there's not something huge to clear at the moment, but many of us will be feeling, actually, there's something we need to pay attention to. Actually, there's a shift that needs to be had, whether in relationship, our commitments, where we assert our energy, finances as well. Stain says, that's where we have to be, indeed, Meg, by ourselves, time to anchor, and not like be a hermit, not be like completely on your own and not talk to anyone, but honor your boundaries and honor yourself. And, today, as I'm filming this, Friday, April 11th, the day before this full moon in Libra, we've got the Mars in exact trine to the North Node. So even though that Mars is like, get me out of Cancer. Okay, Mars can't wait to go into Leo on April 17th, even though Mars is in Cancer and he's going to be in T-square to this full moon. In trine to the North Node, I very much hear Spirit say, where do you direct your energy? Mars is actually helping us, even though it's a weird moment, even though it's volatile, even though it's emotionally triggering. It can feel frustrating, and anger and frustration can be coming up as a theme emotionally within ourselves and others. Mars is helping us with that North Node journey. Mars is helping us step into alignment with this full moon. And another really big thing, well, there's multiple big things with this full moon. Venus, the disposer of the moon, literally goes direct just hours after the exact full moon. And by the way, the exact full moon is at 8:22 p.m. Eastern time. Lynn says, does it make sense that Mars is driving us inwards? Yeah, because Mars is in Cancer, right? So Mars in Aries or Mars exalted in Scorpio, it's like, woo, out there getting things done. Mars in Cancer, his fall position, he's like, doesn't want to do anything and is quite moody and it's hard to get anything done. So yeah, that Mars in Cancer can definitely be driving us to go inward and in trine to the North Node. Don't force anything right now. And yes, communicate. Yes, look at your relationships, but also make time this weekend to also be by yourself. When's the last time you were by yourself without a screen, without something playing, without music playing or a podcast? When was the last time you were just you, yourself, in the present moment with no distractions? I'm feeling that very strong for us going into this full moon. And Sun conjunct Chiron in opposition to the full moon. Many of us will be crying. Many of us will be having triggers coming up. I'm just going to be honest. This is an uncomfortable full moon. And for many of us will feel like kind of an uncomfortable weekend. How we can get through it the most effortlessly is to remain grounded, to not do something really out of alignment, to not go into super escapism, and tune into where we're directing our energy. Is that actually feeding us? Is that nourishing us? Or is that depleting us? Right? Sharon, feeling a need to meditate. Yeah, meditation, cord cutting work. You know, Jens is doing his meditation tomorrow on the day of the full moon. That's a perfect thing to be doing with this full moon for sure. And some of us may have like little freakouts, or people around you might be having freakouts. It's a volatile energy with that square to Mars. Meditation, self-healing and development work, it can definitely get us through this moon this weekend. And also not a normal full moon. There's nothing normal about this full moon because it's our first full moon with Neptune in Aries. Sits, I think, 1875, if I'm remembering correctly. It's our first lunation with Neptune in Aries out of Pisces. So even though we've got that North Node, Mercury, Saturn, and Pisces, Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, is finally out. And that Neptune in Aries is putting things really in our face. And we're moving forward. We can move forward after this full moon, you know, from April 13th to May 4th, all planets will be direct. We can move forward and manifest and get things done if we remain grounded. And Libra, the people in our lives, other people, what Libra rules, has a huge influence over us. If you have people that are not in alignment with you, abusive towards you, toxic, karmic, that depletes our energy. Nobody got time for that. So that full moon is very much bringing this to the forefront. And if there's people that serve you, that's going to become very clear this weekend as well. Yes, the astrocartography workshop. We're going to do my astrocartography workshop on the Beyond Mystic Academy. That's going to be Sunday. So we can, if you want to be with some like-minded astrology family, myself and our community, join us on the Beyond Mystic Academy Sunday, April 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern. I'm going to be doing my beginner's guide to astrocartography workshop. So excited. You can sign up at the link below. And thank you so much to everyone that's signed up. This is like, I think, the most people that's ever signed up for one of my workshops. So I'm really grateful. And it seems to be a topic that is very important. People are really resonating with. Yeah, it's going to be a Beyond Mystic weekend. Jens on Saturday, me on Sunday. So tarot cards for this full moon, I mean, you can't make this stuff up. The Two of Cups, Ace of Cups, sorry, Two of Cups, right? Relationships. This is the relationships card. And the Wheel of Fortune reversed. I mean, guys, the Two of Cups is a very Libran card. It's about our relationships, who we surround ourselves with, and positive relationships, right? So this is a week, it's not going to be an easy week, but we're going to work through whatever's coming up. If we are grounded and we work through whatever's coming up, we bring balance. Yes, we bring balance. Wheel of Fortune, very positive, fated change of events can take place. So I feel like it is an intense energy. I also want to pull a moonology card. It is a very intense energy, but it's bringing more magic into our relationships. It's bringing fated positive shift in our relationships. So be honest with yourself about what is coming up. And let's also pull a moonology card. Ooh, New Moon in Gemini card. Communication is key. I'm hearing Spirit say, if something's bothering you or you've been holding something in that needs to be expressed, let that shit go. Express yourself. Okay, express yourself. Mercury is now direct. Venus goes direct literally hours after the full moon. All planets are going to be direct. April 13th to May 4th. Communication. If something is bothering you, if something doesn't work for you, if you need to put a boundary up, communication is key. Ooh. Another new moon card. New moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Yeah, there can be fears coming up in relationships. Right? And work through your fears also in what you're committed to. Are you scared of your dreams and your goals? And that's why you're not putting energy into it? Work through your fears. Meek Mart says, will your workshop be useful on replay? I'd love to be there live but working. Yeah, of course. If you guys can't attend the astrocartography workshop on Sunday, replay will be available for sure. And you can watch it unlimited amount of times, even if you join in live. Also want to bring up, you guys, some good news. Okay, it's all good news because it's all our soul's development and our soul's journey, but some pretty good news over here, which if anybody remembers anything I say, I've been talking about this the whole past year. I've been saying that August, September 2025 is going to be huge breakthroughs in the health field. And I mentioned autism and cancer and basically any issue that's going on, that there's going to be major positive developments in the health field and probably new healing technologies coming out. And RFK Jr. yesterday pledged to Trump's cabinet and the whole American people and the whole world, because America affects the whole world, by September, we will know what has caused the autism epidemic. By September. Take a listen to this clip.
We have now, the autism rates have gone from now most recent numbers we think are going to be about 1 in 31, 1 in 12. So they're going up again from 1 in 10,000 when I was a kid. And we are going, at your direction, we are going to know by September. We've launched a massive testing and research effort that's going to involve hundreds of scientists from around the world. By September, we will know what has caused the autism epidemic, and we'll be able to eliminate those exposures.
So big. Think of that. So there was 1 in 10,000 children had autism, and now it's 1 in 31. not 31,000, 31. That's a horrible statistic, isn't it? And there's got to be something artificial out there that's doing this. So you think you're going to have a pretty good idea, huh?
We will know by September.
There will be no bigger news conference than that. So that's it. If you can come up with that answer where you stop taking something, you stop eating something, or maybe it's a shot,
Maybe
but
it's
something's
a shot.
causing it. It can't be from 10,000 to, can you imagine that, Marco? That's a big number. Thank you very much. You're doing great. Thank you, Bobby.
Wowzers. You can't make this stuff up. Yes, Jill, no bigger news conference. Love it. So how was I able to predict that? Well, we're in an eclipse cycle of Pisces and Virgo, which is the health axis in astrology. So of course there can be, every time we have eclipse cycles every 8 or 9 years in the health axis, there can be big changes to the health field. But why August, September specifically, September is our next eclipse season where we're going to have, it's going to be the only eclipse season in this eclipse cycle with a Pisces eclipse and a Virgo eclipse. So both signs in the health axis. And in late August, early September, beautiful aspects, which we actually technically we're having right now. All the most outer planets, Pluto, Neptune, and Uranus, in positive aspects to each other. Pluto trine Uranus, Pluto sextile Neptune, Neptune sextile Pluto and Uranus, Uranus sextile Neptune and trine Pluto. All the outermost planets in exact positive aspects to each other, all at 1 degree, positive degree of new beginnings, fresh new energy, breakthroughs, and in air or fire signs. New energy, breakthroughs. Neptune rules the healing field, the medical system. Pluto in Aquarius is healing modalities at the cellular level, futuristic innovations. So we're in for a crazy ride of amazing health advancements for humanity's cures coming out. And this is all retrograde. Pluto, Neptune, Uranus retrograde. It's information from the past. It's modalities that are innovative, but it also has to do with things that have been held from us from the past. And information regarding health issues from the past, such as autism. So I'm so excited for that. So happy to hear Bobby say very clearly, and he said it more than once, by September, we will know the cause of autism. I think they already know, and they're doing this in bits and pieces because, you know, we have to give the public things in bits and pieces. It would be too much to do this all at once. Our heads would blow off, right? Normies' heads would blow off. So very exciting times that we are living in. Again, you guys, before I finish up, you're invited to join me for my beginner's guide to astrocartography workshop live on the Beyond Mystic Academy this Sunday, April 13th at 1 p.m. Eastern. We're going to have so much fun. Astrocartography is the astrology of the world's map based on your birth chart. So I'm going to share with you guys the basics of how to see the best places for you to live, work, find love, travel to, and the places to watch out for. Very, very excited for that. Hi, Linda. Nice to see you. Hello, Jill and MJ. Hi, everybody. So yeah, you can sign up at the link below at beyondmystic.academy. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube, Rumble, and X channels. And it's going to be intense. Big weekend for us of karmic clearings. Remember to drink lots of really good water, take salt baths, spend as much time in nature as you possibly can. And I will see you all on the other side of this full moon on Sunday. Actually, I'm going to be live for another video on my channel today, but see you for the next Daily Astro on Monday. Love you guys. Bye.